I'm Dave Dinkel, and these are my 2-minute HUD tips. Example number 1 of recent wholesale deals where students and investors use no money and no credit to do wholesale transactions. What I've done is I've divided all the HUDs in this presentation and the ones you're going to see into a top and bottom half just for space and readability. So this is the A to B HUD top half. The first important number on here is the purchase price, $239,000. Now this is the bottom half of the A to B HUD. The first thing that's most obvious here is the fact that the earnest money deposit is $77,000. That's what was in the account, but in fact what happened is this particular student had 3 other wholesale transactions in the previous week and a half, and he left the profits with the firm. So that money just reduced the amount of transactional funding that he needed. Now what's really important in this particular example is a repair credit. I've mentioned repair credits before. Instead of getting a discount on a listed property where the agent will not make a commission, ask for a repair credit on the HUD. Finally, the transactional funding needed is $151,728.95. Student had $77,000 in the deal, but he still needed another $151,000. Now this is the top half of the B to C HUD. The important part here also is the sales price, $250,000. This is the bottom half of the B to C HUD, and we start to see this is where the money is. The first and most important thing in this one is the fact that the buyer's earnest money deposit was $10,000. On the first HUD, the A to B side, there was $77,000, but again, it wasn't earnest money deposit. As you'll see on all the other examples in this series of 6, the other 5 had no earnest money deposit on the A to B side. The point being that you always get a higher earnest money deposit from the end buyer in case they don't close. You still make money even if you don't close. There's the transactional funding paid at closing, $151,728.95. There's what should be, in a normal situation, the profit. That's because the transactional funding was paid back. However, in this case, what actually happened is the net profit is minus the earnest money deposit. There's the earnest money deposit, as we said, was apparently $77,000, although it wasn't. So the profit on this transaction was $13,139.02. The first thing that's important is student had no money in the transaction. So I ask this question all the time, and you should answer it for yourself. Why not you?